Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Limbo, grabbing the Ding achievement, which is to beat the super secret level. Now, you can unlock this level once you've beaten the game and have unlocked every single egg. I will have guides up for those in case you need help. Load up Chapter 26. It's the one with the mosquito thing. And you want to drop down the ladder and then head down this tunnel right here. If you remember, this is where we got the Alone in the Dark achievement. And if you remember from that guide, there was a secret room a little past the egg. So make sure you go down. Once you hear a splash of water, you want to climb up the invisible ledge, and then you want to work your way down the tunnel until you get to this room with the candles. There's going to be a door down here, and it will only open once you've beaten the game and unlocked every single egg. So make sure you go in here. The door will lock on you, and this whole secret level plays basically blindfolded. You're in the dark and everything is super hard, and you have to do everything through memorization pretty much. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make 2 big jumps after that first lamp and work your way to the parasite worm thing. The parasite's going to force you over to the left. You have to make the same 2 jumps again, so 1 right here and then 1 a little later on. If you miss the jumps, you will get shot by the machine gun right there, so keep that in mind. Hit the first lamp and that'll make you go the right way again. Once again, make those 2 big jumps and then work your way over to the lamp on the far right side. It's going to be right over there. Just keep holding up on the stick and then forward and then hit A to jump. Alright, once you have that, you want to head to the left and then jump on the crate. You should hear some chomping sounds, which are the things that get rid of the parasite. You just want to jump on the crate and then jump to get the parasites to eat the worm, which gives you free range of your controls. Make your way to the right. You want to drop straight down and let the machine gun fire. Once it's finished firing, you'll want to climb up the ladder. You want to be facing to the left. You want to get to the top of the ladder and then jump to the left. Don't move, and then wait till the second machine gun fires all the way. Once it's done, climb up the second ladder and then work your way up here. You should get a checkpoint. Work your way to the left now, and this is going to be a long tunnel until you get to the next obstacle. There's going to be saw blades you'll start to hear once you go around the corner. You have this part, drop straight down and work your way to this ledge right here. Then you have this part. What you want to do is you want to drop straight down and hold on to the ledge and then wait till the saw blade passes. Once it passes, get up and then run across and then grab this. The saw blade's going to return quickly, so make sure you stay on the ledge and let it pass you again before climbing up and proceeding. So once you have that, you want to work your way up here, and then you want to run to the left right now and then work your way up here. There's going to be more saw blades up and around here. What you want to do is you want to go straight, ignore the saw blades. They can't hurt you as long as you're on this lower level right here. There should be a ledge right here you can grab onto on the far left side. Make sure you do that. And you want to face the right side, and there should be a moving platform you can kind of see with the lighting of the sparks. And you want to basically grab the edge of it and then ride it underneath the saw blade, and then you want to ride it past the second one right here, and then it's going to go back. As soon as it passes the second one again, climb up and then run to the other side and then drop down on the right side, and then ride this under both the saw blades, and once it passes the second one again, climb onto the platform and then do a running jump to grab this platform right here. Alright, once you have that done, this one is based on hearing, so turn up your volume because you're going to need to hear these saw blades coming down. The first one you can see, so pay attention to the sounds it makes. The saw makes 2 different sounds, one going up and one going down. You want to basically stop, come to a complete stop when you hear the going down noise, and when you hear the going up noise, you're going to have to run as fast as you can. There's going to be 3 saws. The first one you can see, and the other 2 you have to do in the dark. The second one is very slow, and the third one is really fast. So try to get the hearing down for this. It's all about the sound, so you can wear headphones or turn your TV volume up. That will help out a bunch with this. But anyways, once you get a good enough run in, you can just make it across. Once again, stop in the right place. Make sure you get the timing down right on all those saw blades, especially because you can't see them. It's all about having the right kind of hearing sense in order to get past them. but take my word for it, that one's pretty hard. You're going to get to this part, you're going to hear an alarm. Once you hear that alarm, you want to turn all the way back and then run before that flaming wheel catches you. Follow the flaming wheel until you see the flaming ball follow you. And that's going to happen right about now. You want to jump over this by jumping straight up, and then you have a second wheel. You're going to have to run super fast and then do a jump and catch the ledge right here and then work your way up. You want to continue off to the right until you start feeling like you're falling downhill. Once you start feeling that, you want to look for the saw blade and immediately jump before it can kill you. So once you start taking a dip like this, you want to jump and then try to land over this saw blade. You're going to have a second saw blade. You want to jump over that while it's going down. So you have to time it right so you can float over it. Once you do that, work your way to the right, and you're going to have another saw blade segment right here where you have to use your hearing to get past it. So these saw blades move horizontally. Same thing, it makes a different sound when it's coming towards you or when it's moving away, and you're going to have to jump over it and then jump on a ledge. The first one you have a lamp so you can see it, but the second one the lamp burns out, so you're going to have to use your hearing for this. So once the saw blade revs up, jump over it, and then once you get over it, you want to hold forward and up on the stick and then just keep hitting A till you grab the ledge. The third one's a little tricky. The saw blade's going to be on a lower level from you, so what you have to do is you have to let it come towards you and then go away, then drop straight down, and then when it comes towards you again, you want to jump over it and then quickly run away. You should be good. That third one was definitely the hardest part of this whole level, just because it's really finicky, and it's totally different from the other two because you start on an up ledge and you have to go down instead of going up. But anyways, you want to make your way over here. You should have an egg. You can step on it, and it'll cause the next part. You're going to have these two machine guns firing at you from the top. You want to stay in between them, basically, and keep your eyes on where the bullets land. That will help out for the next part. So train your focus on where the bullets are landing on the floor, because that'll tell you where the floor is, basically. This next part, you're going to have to jump over ledges you can't see. So the first one you can see, you can gauge the distance pretty easy. But in order to gauge the distances for the next couple ledges, you're going to have to use the bullet trails, basically. So whenever the bullet trails are longer, that means there's a gap right there. And whenever they're shorter, that means there's a ledge you can jump on. So you're going to have to kind of balance yourself between the two machine guns and determine where the gaps and ledges are. It's very tricky, but eventually you should be able to get it down. It's a lot of muscle memory here. Once the machine guns start turning like that, there's going to be a ladder off to the right. You want to hurry up and grab it and then climb straight up, and then wait for the first machine gun to have a little headroom. You want to jump up here, wait by the switch, and wait till the second machine gun gets almost to the point where it can kill you. You want to hit it, and that should get the timing right where you can climb on the elevator and avoid both machine guns. All you have to do is ride the elevator to the top, and you will be done with the level. This level took a lot of practice. Took maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of muscle memory and reflex training. But eventually you should get it down with these basic tips. And but my best advice is play it for yourself, because it's hard to explain something where you're completely blindfolded and have to use your hearing. But that's my best advice. Once you hop out of the elevator, you should get your achievement for 100 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.